Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been long. Today's video I'll be sharing with us how I made this beautiful zara cap with feather designs at the back. So we need to pay attention to every detail, so please kindly watch till the end, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. So guys, this is the zara cap. I'm already getting it ready. So before folding it into two and closing the sides, I'll be ironing down the stones on it. So I'll be placing this is the stones that I'll be using for the embellishment. Okay, so I'll just quietly take my time and spread it round the zara cap all over. Spread it all over the zara cap. That is it. So just like this, I'll use my hands to start spreading it all over. Okay, so after that, depending on the side where you want this embellishment, this applique to be at, okay, you place it. I placed mine at the right side, so just watch carefully. You will see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is just to, before I place these stones on the right side, I first of all place my applique to make sure that they are sitting properly. Okay, this is it, and then I now fill the remaining space. So after that, this is what it looks like. See that? So I place my applique on the right side before I continue placing the stones. So after that, I'll carefully take out this applique. This is it, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like now. So after this, I'll start ironing my stones. To iron these stones, this is the kind of stones that use water and iron, hot iron to iron down, to glue down to your fabric. So just wet my handkerchief and then spread it like so. Okay, and then by then my iron is already heated up, and then I'll take it and carefully iron through. Okay, make sure that all the stones are well ironed to the zara cap. Okay, make sure that none is shaking. So just carefully iron down, make sure that everything is sitting properly. So just like that. After I'm done iron, this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to check. I'll show us. You see, I'm trying to check that none is actually shaking. If I see any that is shaking, I'll make sure that I iron it again. Okay, so just take off my hanky, and then I'm making sure that I'm pressing everything down with the iron hot. Okay, so just do likewise, and then after that, just paying attention to every detail here. Okay, so that you see that I took my time, I did everything carefully. Okay, so when you are doing yours, make sure to carefully do it. This video, you need to watch it till the end so that you see every secret in what I did. So after that, guys, this is what it looks like. This is what it gorgeously looks like. Okay, so that is the space for the applique. So now we'll go ahead and take our zara cap measurement. Okay, I'll fold my zara cap into two, and then I'll go ahead to close it. I've closed the zara cap at this point, and I've also run my stitches round it. So this is it. So, and that is it. So now this is what it looks like, and as you can see, this is the space where we'll be fixing the applique that we took out earlier. So using my hot glue, guys, I'll be fixing my applique to this. So what I did here is to actually start from the middle. You can see that this hot glue, I'm applying it just at the middle. So the reason why I'm applying it at the middle and not all around the applique is because I want to get the positioning right first. Then I'll now go ahead to glue down everything, the rest of them. So just get the middle first. That was what I did, and then get the positioning right on the zara cap, and then you can now go ahead to glue down everything, okay, the other sides, okay. Just look carefully and then you just get what I'm actually doing. This is it. So that is it. So I'll go ahead now, use my hot glue and finish off. So just glue everything down. Voila guys, this is what it looks like. So guys, this is what it looks like. So now we are moving on to the embellishments. The measurement of the marco that I have right here is 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. Okay, it is 5.5 by 5.5. Now I fold into 4. You saw the way I folded. First I folded into 2 and then I folded into 2 again. This is me trying to cut out the circle for the design at the back. Okay, so we'll be taking from the midpoint, we'll be taking 2 inches round. Okay, or if you are used to my channel, like if you have been watching the videos I've been posting, my previous videos, you would have been aware of how to cut out the circle, because I believe I've done that in my previous videos. So the radius of the circle that I'm cutting is 2 inches. So from that midpoint, that center point, I take 2 inches measurement round. Okay, you see the way I'm doing it. Just watch carefully. As you listen, you also pay attention to what I'm doing so that you get everything right. Okay, so I just take the measurement round, I'll join these marks and then I'll just cut out the circle. This is me trying to cut out a circle. Okay, this is the easiest way to cut out your circle if you don't have any circular object to actually help you do the cutting. So you see, this is what I'm doing, cutting out. Yeah guys, this is what we have. Our circle is ready. We just need to have this circular form, okay, to help us. This will serve as the base for the circular design, the feather design at the back of the zhara cap. Okay, this is the base. Now go ahead to cover this marco. I want to cover it. Okay, it's necessary to actually cover to get your work neat and to get everything right. Okay, so now I'm avoiding the midpoint. I'm not adding the glue to the midpoint. I just added the glue at the edges. Okay, added the glue at the edges, and now I just went ahead to cover. Just cover your fabric, and I'm adding the glue at the edges again, and then I'll be placing it down on the fabric. Okay, to just cover this piece of marco. Okay, so now I'll go ahead to finish up the covering. Now I place it down. Just trying to let us know that the right side should be facing down, while you'll be gluing this down on the wrong side. Okay, so that the right side will be facing out. So that is just it. So I've just covered it. You just need to cover it. It's not that it will be showing at the end though, but to get your work neat and more professional. So moving on guys, this is the feathers that I'll be working with. I have 1 yard of hand fan feather here. Okay, we usually call this hand fan feather. Is the feather used for making hand fans. Okay, so this is the normal hand fan feather, the usual, the common hand fan feather. Okay, so what I did here, the secret here is that you first of all start plucking the tall ones. If you have the tallest ones, just pluck them out first. Okay, for this first gluing down that I'll be doing, okay, this first phase of the feathers that I'll be doing, we need this first lines, okay, around the circle, we need the tall feathers to be up. Okay, so that it gives it more height and looks more lovely. So you first of all plug the tall feathers. Okay, you plug them, and then the way you see me doing, you go ahead and you start laying it down, applying it, laying it down on your the circle we have with your USU gum. Okay, just be careful doing this. Just pluck the tall feathers, apply your glue, and then you lay it down on the piece of marco that we have covered with fabric. So carefully I'm doing it. So that's just how I'll do it round. It's nothing so much, especially if you know how to make your hand fan. This design will be very easy for you, like it's a usual thing. So just like that, I'll go ahead, keep adding feathers, tall feathers. Okay, remember, and remember I said I used 1 yard for this very design. Okay, I used just 1 yard. Okay, I don't need more. If you want it to be fuller than mine, you can use more. Yeah, you can add more yards. For this very design, you see I used just 1 yard for it. Okay, so guys, remember to like this video, remember to share this video with your people, and also subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed. So guys, you see at this point I'm not fixing the first phase, so I'll go ahead now to fix the second ones. From that open part that you are seeing, just fix the circular ones, the second phase. Okay, so this is just right now what we are doing is to cover up the remaining parts of the fabric that you are seeing. Okay, so just the same way at this point you can get, if you don't have any more tall ones, okay, that's okay. I want to make something clear, guys. When you are plucking the tall ones, remember that you'll be doing this front and back, like the right side and the wrong side will both be the same. Okay, just that the part facing the people will be seeing should be fuller than the wrong part. Okay, so just remember to leave some of the tall ones. At this point now, you don't really need very tall ones, just need to cover with the short ones or whichever one that you have. So at this point, guys, this is what I have. I'm still trying to add more feathers because this first part that I'm doing, guys, is the part that I want to be the right side. Like I want it to be the part where people will be seeing when they look at the Zara cap from the back. So I'm making sure that it's very full, like it's well full, like it's fluffy, it's full enough. Okay, so that is just what you see me adding so much feathers for. Don't worry, as we advance in this video you will see what I'm trying to explain here, like this part being full and the other side being not so full. Okay, this part is so full because that is the part that will be facing people, that is the part that people will be seeing when they look at this Zara cap. So this is it. So now this is the part I'll be using for the wrong side, so I'll go ahead to add feathers to it just like I did for the other side. For the right side, I'll do the same thing for the side. The only difference between the front and the back, that is the right side and the wrong side, will be the fact that the right side, that is the parts people will be seeing when they look at the Zara cap from the back. The only difference will be that it will be fuller than the parts that will be laid inside. Okay, just watch carefully and you'll see the difference. Look carefully now and you observe the difference. The right side is fuller than the wrong side. So now I'm even adding more feathers at this point to that right side. I mean, I want it to be so full and beautiful, so I'm even adding more feathers to it. So guys, if you have any question for me, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. Okay, I'll do my best to reply, to answer when I see your question. Okay, if you have any question, please do well to drop it in the comment section, and you can also tell me what you think about this video tutorial. Just say something. Okay, so now guys, this is the fabric for the rose design that I'll be making for to cover the midpoint of the feather. I have 5 pieces here, and the circle that I cut out, they are small because my fabric that I have left is small and I need 5 pieces, so just had to make do with what I had. So if you can make yours bolder than mine, it's perfect, it's beautiful. Or if you want it to be like mine, you can go ahead and cut it like mine. So just cut out the size of circle that you want and just fold the way you saw me do. Okay, this is just it. And then when you're attacking, I've actually done this rose design. I've actually done it in my previous videos. Like, you must have seen it if you've been watching my videos, so it's not actually a new thing. Okay, I make use of this rose because at times you won't even find the exact color that you want to embellish the part you want to embellish. So it's better to just form a rose with your fabric. And again, if you want me to teach you and other rose designs, I can teach you. Just drop it in the comment section and let me know. Okay, so this is me just trying to make rose for the midpoint of the feather design. So I call this feather design. If you have a name for this very design though, you can also drop it in the comment section. Though I saw this very design from from a person's post. She actually made this design. I forgot where she actually had it, but I saw the feather design in a headwear just there, so I decided to actually use it on a Zara cap. So that's just it. So now this is me trying to bring the two sides, the two ends together after fixing the 5 fabrics. Okay, so guys, if you don't understand what I did here, please rewatch this very part. Okay, it's necessary that you understand. There is nothing much here. The only thing is that we'll actually be doing a little beading here also. Like, I used beading. The reason why I actually used beading, and I found out that it's even unique, because this is not the first time I'm making this Zara cap design. I've done it. You would have seen it. You should have seen it in one of my shorts if you've been following my channel. So I've done it before, and the beading also make it unique, look different. So I decided to also add this beading since another client actually demanded for it. So I decided to also add this beading also to it. Okay, so I'm going to do a little beading at the middle just to cover that middle. I looked for stones to actually use to cover that middle, but at that time when I did the first design, I didn't see any matching one, so I had to do beading because it makes it look more beautiful and gorgeous. So I used beading. So you mustn't use beading for yours. You can cover the midpoint of this rose with anything you like. Okay, if this beading is not something you fancy, you can just go ahead and do something you fancy. Okay, just be creative. I advise us to always be creative. So going down to business, guys, as you're watching, please also listen to me. Please like this video, share it, and subscribe. In case you don't know what liking a video does, if you like this video, it will give it more opportunity for more people to view it, for more people to see it. And trust me, more people saying it, some persons would actually be thinking, oh, I want something unique for my Zara cap, what do I do? Fiam, this will just pop up. So like this video, it will give other people room to actually say it. Okay, and also share it to those groups where you know that people are also making headways, like any fascinator group, turban group, headwear group. Just share it to your friends whom you know, the friends whom you know that are into this business. Share this video, let them see, let them learn this. Some persons might actually have seen this somewhere and are thinking, how do I achieve this very design? So just share it. Not all knows how to actually get the base, because not all make hand fans. So just share this video. Okay, now guys, back to business. And also don't forget to subscribe to this very channel. You will be getting more amazing content coming up. Okay, so subscribe to this very channel. So guys, moving on to the real business. Now I'm fixing this today. Zara cap, like I showed us. If you're watching this, you would see that this part that is not so full is the part I call the wrong side, and it will be the part that I'll be placing on the zara cap. You see, I just lay it down on the zara cap and I'm tacking down. You can see that I'm starting my tack from this right side. That's because I have a rose to cover it with. Okay, I'll be tacking round, just telling you how to tack down. And when you are tacking, guys, don't forget to make the inner part of this zara cap neat. Okay, you take the stitches from the inner part very close to where the needle came out from. Okay, you place it back just so that the stitches inside the zara cap is neat and not so tattered. Okay, so you take the bigger part of the stitches right up here on the feathers. Okay, so I'm done tacking down, and this is what I have. This is what I was telling you about. You wouldn't be seeing much thread underneath. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. We are almost through. Not we are almost, we are through. So the important thing here is that you know that when if you are tacking this down, you find out that some feathers aren't even being shifted, like shapes are being, just something is happening. But after doing this, please go ahead to use the remaining feathers that you have left, the pieces, the little ones. Use it to cover up any part that might be empty, showing, okay, that might be scanty. Okay, after that you use this. I use this, we call this sugar balls here, some call it bullets. Okay, I just bought it from the market as a bunch like this. Okay, I don't know what you call it. You can also drop a name for it in the comment section so that people from your locality who don't even know where what is called would get to know it. Okay, we call it sugar balls here, some call it bullets here. Okay, so I just added 2 pieces, use my glue to add it, and voila, guys, added my rose. This is what we have. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe. See you all.